songs, but I think this album is top 5 albums that I have ever reacted to on this channel. Out of all the artists, everything. Back to motherfucking channel. I am so excited. Finally, today is the day. Finally get to react to Mariah's album Daydream. Wig. Like you guys probably have already seen, I reacted to Fantasy a few days ago. And there is another song that I actually have heard on here, but I have not seen the video. Always Be My Baby. It's one of Mariah's classics, but I have never seen the video, but I definitely heard the song. So I guess that's gonna be my next reaction to Mariah after this video. Let me know all the singles on this album, the videos, the what else? The iconic performances from this era. I want to see it all. So give me every suggestion you have. But let's get into this. I'm gonna listen to Fantasy and Always Be My Baby just to get the feel of the whole album. So let's go. Yes. Like I said, that hip-hop sound that's coming into this song is innovation, to say the least. This just sounds very classic. I'll just say that. It truly sounds classic. Like, she really knows how to body any beat. Okay, Fantasy, it's a bop. It's a bop. It's ahead of its time. The video was fantastic. There's nothing bad you can honestly say about that album. The next song is Underneath the Stars. Let's go. Okay, I like the toned downness of this. Ooh. Her voice sounds good, as per usual. Oh, yes, the production that they added here. Okay. Here's the R&B side. And she's eating it right the fuck up. Okay. So far, I will say, this is my favorite song on this album. I know I just talked all that stuff about Fantasy, but my vibe, what I live for, is toned down songs with amazing vocals just like this. Like an R&B queen, like she is a legend. Yes, come on, and the soul is there, bro. I never doubted you, Mariah. I never doubted you. And I hear whistles under there. I don't know if that's her or something going on, but I love it. It's like placed so perfectly. Wow. Yes. Okay. Wow. That was good. That was one of the best things I have ever heard by Mariah. Wigless. Underneath the Stars. Okay, 10 out of a 10. I want to oh my god, this is gonna be crazy. Like another Mariah album. I'm ready. Let's keep going. The next song is One Sweet Day. This is Boys to Men featuring, or it's them on the feature, but I love Boys to Men. Let's go. I've never heard this song. Let's go. Okay. You can hear the ice cream truck outside. I'm sorry, but I have to say something right now. This, yes. This 90s R&B, I'm sorry about that. R&B is just, yes. Wow. Already, I am beyond shook. I'm shook. She sounds so good. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, bitch. Okay. Okay. Wow. They fit so good together. Boyz II Men and Mariah. I've never heard any of their collabs too, and I know their one collab is like the longest charting number one ever. I never heard it. Oh, yes! I ain't never heard no shit like this in my life. Oh, I cannot. Yeah. And the lyrics too. This is powerful. Powerful, girl. Wow. This is a perfect feature. I'm gonna explain this when this song is over. I am beyond shook right now. Like, I'm shook to the point. This is like my point of being shook. The highest at wig. Okay, One Sweet Day, 10 out of 10. Easy. The sound of that song was just classical R&B. There's nothing else I can honestly say. That was just beautiful. Usually when I hate when singers have features, if I'm being honest, but with an exception of this was perfect. That she usually, like I said, usually when singers have features, the feature kind of makes the song theirs. This wasn't that whatsoever. Mariah stayed in tune with the vibe and everything. Let's keep going. The next song is Open Arms. That was my favorite song on this album. It's probably going to keep changing, but let's go. Again, snapping. Like, I haven't even... There's a little bit of beat, but that intro was beautiful, girl. Take me to church. Take me. Oh, those drums. Oh, how disrespectful. She is eating my wig. The production on this song is probably the best I've heard so far on this album. And I think it just has to do with those powerful ass drums. And then the way she's like singing as if it should be a piano ballad. Fuck, girl, fuck. I like that. Wow. This little intro that's going on is almost as good as the intro. The outro is almost as good as the intro. God. She is a legend. A legend, to say the least. Those vocals, that vocal ability is... nobody's touching her, okay? Nobody is touching her. The only person that can go neck and neck with her was Whitney. And these are just facts. I don't care what nobody has to say. That was beautiful. The next song is called Always Be My Baby. Like I said, I've heard the song, but I'm going to listen to it again just to get the vibe of the album. So let's go. Yes. Yeah. And this baby, I'm delusional. This beat is just like this little fun right here. Like fun sounding thing. I just can't, it just like makes me want to be alive in the summer of the 90s sometime. Yes. Just the flow of this song. So classical. So classical. Yes. Come on. Yes! What R&B bitch do you know that can do this? Yes, girl. Oh my god. I love Mariah. Wow. Just so classical. 90s classic. Fuck, man. I swear, 90s music to me, I don't think that was the peak of music, but I definitely do. Oh my goodness. I definitely believe that the 90s, something happened there, girl. Something magic happened there in the 90s. Let's just, the late 80s and the 90s. Something happened there, and it was unexplainable, and it was amazing. Always Be My Baby, a classic, a pop, one of my faves on this song. The next song on this album, I'm delusional. I'm sorry. The next song is called I Am Free. Let's go. Keep this energy coming, girl. Okay. I hear a piano. Ooh. A piano. And what is that? Is that a tambourine? Oh. Whoa. Wow. These lyrics. I felt them on a spiritual level. Wow. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I have a lot to say about this album. Stick around to the end. This is blowing my mind, girl. It is truly blowing my mind. Wow. Whoa. That's like emotional, girl. Wow. Okay. Okay. You know what? She's still going. Okay. You know what? That was my favorite song on this album. I felt it. It was so relatable. All the other songs, they have a good tone and a vibe and they're all good, but that song was for me. Wow, I live for that song. I'm shook. The vocals and everything, just, it was so perfect. Let's go. The next song is called When I Saw You. This album is shaping up to be something I was not expecting, girl. Let's go. Oh. Wow, I just can't. She keeps blowing my mind at unexpected moments. Like, I just forgot I was doing a reaction. If I'm being honest, like, I'm so into this album. I love the concept of this song. Okay, let's just say that. I love the concept of this song. Like, the title fits the song so perfectly. Like, I mean, I know that's usually how titles work, but, like, I don't know. Sometimes titles can be off, like, what are you even talking about type song. But this is just like, I expected this song to be what it is. Times 2. My expectations are flying out the window, bitch. Let's just say that. Production is just getting better and better. Like, genius. This is genius right here. This is one of the best albums I have ever heard in my entire life. This is such a beautiful song. It's going up and up, girl. Oh. I wish I could listen to that song in some headphones. Seriously. That was good. The vocals were there, but like I said, the production of this album is blowing my mind. It sounds so good. Like, just the way her vocals are laid over these beats. I'm just shook as hell right now. But let's go. Let's get into the next song. It's called Long Ago. I'm ready. This album is it's so emotional, but it's so, at the same time, like, I'm just getting great vibes from it. I mean, that's just my vibe, is like sadder kind of songs. Like, I just love those kind of songs. They sound really good. When an artist can give you their emotions. Wait, let's keep going. Long Ago, let's go. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Ow! Whoa, this beat! Oh my god, this is sickening. Her technique and the way her vocals are, I'm shook. Wow. Oh, that guitar that you hear in this beat, I think it's like an electric guitar. That's what it sounds like. If not, I don't know what that is. But this is, forget Mariah Carey, forget every artist that you have ever heard of. This is one of the greatest songs I have ever heard in my life. And it's not even 2 minutes in. And the lyrics, man. The lyrics. Mariah Carey is one of the greatest writers of all time. And I say that with sincerity. She is fantastically talented. That's all I can say. I'm shaking. Wow. Wow. That's all I have to say about this album. Is just wow. I'm really into it. Like, I'm really trying to listen. Okay, Long Ago, girl. Ooh. This is what's happening right now. Every time I listen to a different song in this album, it gets better and better and better. Like, there is not one bad song. I don't have no notes on anything negative so far in this album. There's like 3 more songs left, or 4 more, I think. The next song is called Melt Away. Let's go. Yes. Wow. Oh my god. I've never been this close and crying in a video in a long time. Like, this is so good. Every song has just sounded so classic. Like, each and everything just has a different, like, it stands out. Each song stands out. Wow. These lyrics, bro. This is gonna be one of my favorite albums of all time. I'm gonna mention this album every time somebody talks about what's my favorite albums. Yeah. I think her technique in producing albums, and not even just producing albums, and her sound, I think that technique truly needs to be brought back for everybody. That was a good song. I think that was my favorite song on this album. For real this time. Okay, the next song is called Forever. Come on, girls. Just give me these last 3 songs. Oh my god. This sounds like it could be in a movie, honestly. I know I keep saying wow, but wow. Wow. That breakdown, she brought it right back. And these vocals. Wait. Okay, girl, Forever. It's just adding more and more collection to this fantastic album. This is one of the best ideas I have ever had, is to react to this album for a year. It's changing my life. The next song is called Looking In. I'm ready. This is the last song on the album. These songs have just... they've gotten better. They have gotten better and better each song that I have gotten into. There's not one bad song in this, so let's go. Ooh. This is dark. This is gonna be dark. Oh, wow. Wow. Do you hear the sadness that's raining in this song? Wow. This is moving me. It's a perfect way to end this album, if I'm being honest. Wow. Wow, the lyrics, girl. This was like a movie for my ears, this album. A fantastic movie for my ears. If that makes sense. It only makes sense if you feel this album the way I just did. Now let's talk about that. I think this album is the best album. Well, okay, that's a long shot because I have reacted to a lot of albums, but I think this album is top 5 albums that I have ever reacted to on this channel. Out of all the artists, everything. This album seriously grabbed onto me and was like, listen to this shit. Like, this was one of the most beautiful albums I have ever heard. I seen a lot of inspiration in this, or how inspirational she was, I mean. Because my favorite artist, Adele, she uses Mariah Carey's technique. Adele is my favorite artist of all time. Let's just say that. She's my queen. I love her. But here's the similarities I see. Mariah Carey does a sad but beautiful kind of lyricism writing, and then producing the album was just like magic. Like, those two things put together make an album sound timeless, classic, legendary, just amazing. And that's what I see with Adele. Like, all of her albums have a sad tone, but it's sad, but it's beautiful at the same time. And I'm not saying all Mariah Carey's albums are sad, because they're definitely not. But when she's writing sadly, whew, it's over with, girl. And that's why I think Mariah Carey and Adele are two of the best writers of all time, male or female, period. Any artist, I do not care. Their lyrics are so good. This album was fantastic. Fantastic. And then the cover art, girl, like, I'm sitting in front of my TV. This is Spotify. So I can see the cover. It's pretty big on the TV, and she's just like staring into my soul while she was just singing this album, girl. Let me tell you guys my top 5. Hold on. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with I Am Free, When I Saw You, Long Ago, Melt Away, and Looking In. Yeah. These songs really stood out to me on this album. I mean, I can't even put them in order from 1 to 5. I just can't do it because they all sound so good. So that's just my top 5. My top 5 favorites from this album. This album has no bad songs, not one skip. I need to know all the videos for this. This just changed my outlook on everything in music. But I guess that's it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let me know your top 5 from this album. And I guess that's it. Make sure you like, subscribe. Bye.